Hello, my friends. It's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Y'all come on in. If you are watching on YouTube, I'm going to say hello to all my friends because I'm live on Facebook. This is just I've just put the live over onto YouTube so people can watch the replay. So you can fast forward through this part and when I get to the craft. So come on in and say hello when you get here. Drop me some hearts. Do all the fun things. And come on in, y'all. Have a seat at the table and let's craft. Let's make something patriotic. We're gonna kind of stick into what we've been doing with the fabric and the flowers. We're kind of doing stuff with fabric in the last week or two, so that's what I'm doing. So y'all say hello and let's see if it's gonna let me see comments because right now it's not letting me see anything. Okay, there's Lisa saying hello, but I probably already missed about 100 comments. Hey Judy, I don't know, y'all know how this is. I probably already missed a lot, but Facebook, you know, chooses whatever to, and this phone is dead. Hey Shirley, hello Jerry, hello Karen. Please don't do this to me, this thing, because now I've seen about 5 comments and it stops. And of course the phone is dead. Okay, so I have to keep doing this. Hey Karen. Y'all know how aggravating this is. It's very aggravating. Hey Wendy, hello, hello, hello. And I'll have to wait till this one kind of catches up because it's dead. So I hope it says it's plugged in. It is. So hopefully it'll charge a little bit. Hello Darlene, hello Lynn. Hey Candace, hello Tammy. Y'all come on in. Y'all, why does it want to do this? Why? And I just have to keep swiping back and forth so I can see comments. So anyway, hello Julie, happy Monday. My chair is doing weird stuff. Hey Lisa. Hello Kathy. Hello. So we're gonna make flowers. And hey Vicky. Hey. Okay, it's coming on, but I gotta let it catch up a little bit. It's got 1%. Maybe I can see. Maybe it'll keep up. I'm gonna go with myself. It's aggravating. See comments. Hey Sharon. Hey Patty. Hello Mary and Jody. Hello Joy and Linda. Thank you for sprinkling. Can y'all see comments on y'all's end? Yeah, y'all bought you bought some fabric for your flowers today. Yay! Tomorrow's our last day for our Joann's here at local to me. Hey Stephanie, hello Trish. And Georgianne. Now where's my little, I'm gonna put my little phone, this little stand over here so I can see y'all. Thank you, Carol. I got my hair done and, you know, I haven't, you know, of course she washes it and does all the things, but electronics by consents when you need them to work. It's just Facebook, I think. Hey, Tanya, it's good to see you. I miss you too. Have you been able to see comments, Tanya? I can't see comments up here, but I can see comments when I'm in as myself, watching myself. It's crazy. Happy Monday, Trudy. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm not gonna do that because this is my button jar because I'm gonna use some buttons. Trying to find something to set it on because like they're not even rolling up here. Hey, yeah, my shirt is last year. Hey, Glenda. I was gonna try to set it up high where I didn't have to keep looking down at the thing. Let's see. Trying to find something to set on top of that. Oh, perfect. I'll just find a book. Now, I'll put it over here where y'all don't have to look at it, or maybe I'll put it over here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to rearrange the table because I'm trying to get this phone to where I don't have to keep looking down at the table every time, and I can just look right here and see comments. I do, Deborah. You can message me and I'll give it to you. So I'm looking at comments over here now. Yay. So hello. Look, I got all this red, and white, and blue fabric because I'm like, oh, where did those come from? I'm like, oh, I might need all this fabric. Like, this is red and white, and this is blue and white, and this is red, and this is pretty, and hey, Karen. Okay, so we're gonna make some. I got all the things out. I've hit myself in the face with it. I have already cut out some circles because, you know, that's time consuming, and I might make some more, and we're gonna cut out some, you know, I may have to cut out some more. Hey, Becky. Hello, Linda. Sorry if I missed your comment, guys. I'm having to look at another device because I can't see them. Hey, Karen. Hello, Debbie. This phone has 3% now. We're moving. Thank you for about my hair. Hey, Shelby. I was worried. I did it later in the afternoon than I normally do. You know, she has to foil it and all the things, and it takes a long time. So I was worried about getting home, eating supper, and I had to get prepared a little bit because I didn't have time this morning to do it. You need a phone charger for your car. No, my real phone is up here, Darla. This is the phone that I use and talk on. This is my old phone. So this does not have cell service on it. It just has internet. So I can look at my old self here. And if I leave it here for a couple days, it doesn't charge itself. Like, it won't. Like, I didn't use it when I was on Whatnot because I don't need to. So it'll die and it won't be charged. So it's not my car charger. It's this is the phone that I talk on every day and I use every day. This is just my extra. And it is plugged up right now as we speak because I'm always scared I will run out of battery while I'm live. So I never don't go live without plugging up. So I have a charger that stays out here too. So it's just my old phone that I'm having to look at that was dead. Okay, so I'm going to still use, you know, we used the 3-inch circle the other night. This is my 3-inch circle. Hey, April. Thank you, Pam. So Pam Dodd is on right here. I just saw her comment. She has a follower, but she's also a fellow seller on Whatnot. So she was in the little crafty raid thing that I did yesterday, and her little craft was bead flowers, and button flowers. And so when I saw her button flowers, I'm gonna do something I did a while back. It has buttons, but it has fabric too, and she put all of hers in like little bitty ceramic vases and stuff, and it was so cute. I loved it. It was very, very cute. So some of y'all probably saw her do it. And you probably saw her live if you were on the train a little bit yesterday. She was last night, I think. I forgot what time because I watched a lot of people. I can't remember. Alicia's watching from the cruise ship, girl. Go have one of those kiss on the lips drinks for me. I love that one. It's so good. Okay. So I cut out the 3-inch circle. That's my 3-inch. Hey, B. Hey, Susan. And this is 4 inches, okay? So I cut out 2 sizes because I think I remember how big my finished circle is going to be, but I actually can't. I think I'm right when I say it's going to be half the size that it is. Thank you, Tammy. So this is my 4-inch. This is my 3-inch circles, okay? So we're going to do yo-yos. Do y'all know how to make yo-yos? I did these a while back, but I did them neutral. So basically, you're going to cut a circle, and you are going to, that's your favorite too, Stephanie. It's so good. The mango and strawberry or something like that. Pam, you did so good yesterday. I was so proud of you. You taught really well, and you don't give yourself enough credit for sure. You watched Pam, Linda. She did a good job, did she not? She did so good. And I won the one that she made live because I bid on it. I was like, yay! Okay. So I'm just going to do a running stitch all the way around the edge. Hey, Cheryl. And you remember the yo-yos? Yes. And I see people make quilts and stuff out of them, and I'm like, golly, that's a lot of yo-yos, y'all. That's a lot of little circles. Thank you, Julie. All right. So I'm just sewing, you know, I'm doing like a little running stitch all the way around. Like we've been doing this running stitch we ought to be really good at it by now. We've been doing this since what, last week when we started was it the strawberries that started all this? And then we made chickens, and then we made the flowers, and now we're making the yo-yo flowers. I love making material flowers too. Okay, you've never seen yo-yos. Hey, Brenda. So yo-yos are those little circles that, there's also a little, a yo-yo maker where they'll be the same size, but I'm not too worried about it. And also, some people fold that down and then they sew it around. I'm like, I'm good. Oh, you're so, oh, Lord, I just wiped myself right out of the live. Babysitting your granddaughter's already in bed. You brought your material to make these. Hey, Kay. There is a replay for the one on craft. Well, not Pam's, it's not. I don't think so, because Pam doesn't have a Facebook page, so she didn't put hers on Facebook. There is for mine, but the craft that I did on Facebook on Whatnot yesterday was a kit that I did, and it was an exclusive kit that I cut, and you could only get it then. Okay, you bought you a yo-yo maker. All right, so you got your stitch all the way around, and I'm actually, so, is that my loop? What is that? What is that? Oh, okay. It's just my thread. Why did it make that? Okay, so now you're just going to kind of gather your thread up. And you're going to pull that running stitch to where it just gathers all of it together. And it's going to kind of come together in the middle, and you kind of just going to have to work with it. If you don't know what a yo-yo is, and when you see with the finished product, you're going to go, oh, I know what a yo-yo is. Okay, so this is a yo-yo basically. So it's a circle. You've probably seen somebody make a vest out of them, or quilts or something. So you just kind of pull it all in, and it gathers all in the middle. Let's see what y'all are saying. You're going to be a grandma again? That's so fun. A button flower. Yes, I did. So there's button flowers, like Pam did button flowers yesterday, and these are going to have buttons on them. And there's kind of the same thing that she did, but I'm doing a yo-yo behind it. Because with fabric, just like buttons, you can get so many different color combos, and it's so much fun. All right, so I've got my yo-yo, and I just kind of put my needle back in the material, and then go, it's like I'm trying to sew that puckered material together where it doesn't come back open. So I just go across, and then I kind of go 90 degrees and sew again, sew it across again, just so it's gonna stay together. And then sometimes I'll leave that little loop right there, and then I'll just get make a little knot, and maybe put my needle back through the thread again, and make another little loop with my thread, and make another little knot, just for good measure, so it doesn't all come apart on you. Carol, she's on Whatnot. She's a seller on Whatnot, and we all did like little crafts yesterday. Okay, so now I have this yo-yo that's got all these little threads and stuff sticking out, but I'm not too concerned because we're going to put a button over it. Okay, so here is my yo-yo. So you can either use this side, but see, it's all nice and smooth, and I kind of like the little wrinkles because it's kind of like petals. Yeah, Pam said she would put her button flowers in the reveal group if you want to see hers. Oh, wow, 6 and 7. Wow, you missed Pam yesterday. She'll put them in the group so y'all can see. And she sells her little bouquets, and they're in like little vessels, little vases, and all kinds of cute little things. Okay, so here is my yo-yo. Okay, so that side, you can use that side if you want to, but I like the side with all the wrinkles. Okay, so I got my hot glue gun. Well, let me think about this a second. Okay, no, not gonna hot glue. You can if you want to, and I'm trying to think, maybe I might. Okay, this is floral wire, And I'm only using this because it's green. But, you know, I have the wire from when we made the beaded plant. You can use that. You can use whatever wire you have. And I'm going to try my best. Oh, I poked it right through my material. And then I'm going to, I have buttons here. Red, white, blue buttons. And I think I'm going to use this big white one. Right there. See if I can get it to cover up the, that. And then we need a red because this is blue. So let's do a red on top of that. So I'm going to loop it back down. So see, I put my buttons on there. And I'm going to loop it back down and see if I can't get it to go back down into the flower. And then I'm going to poke it through the back. Like this. And I'm going to pull that all the way down. There it goes. And it just kind of pops. And I'm going to cut this thread right here. Because I was thinking I was going to hot glue the buttons on. Because that's what I've been doing. But I'm not. But I am going to probably hot glue them in place here in just a minute. So that's going to kind of hold your buttons on there. Like that. But I think I'm going to actually glue it the way I want it to be. So it'll cover up all that stuff I don't want you to see. Y'all know. Hey, Mandy with Western Grace. There's my friend. Okay. All right. So there is one flower. Now, if you watched Pam last night, she got all fancy with her pliers and she twisted all this. And I'm just going to do it with my hands probably. Mandy, I can't see comments on this phone. So I'm on my old phone looking at comments because it won't let me see them. Hey, Elaine. I have to keep swiping on my phone to see comments, and I ain't got time for that. Hey, Tracy Kenny Creations. Hey, that's Beverly. What gauge is the wire? This, and I'm going to show you how old this pack of wire is, and how long I've had this wire. I don't even know how long I've had it. It's 20 gauge. Look at that tag. I've had this a long time. A long time. Okay. So I'm just twisting. Goodness. All right. So I think that's long enough, but I'm going to leave it like this and I'm going to make some more. Okay. So you got the green, but if you have silver wire, black wire, it's not really going to matter. Okay. $19.99 probably. For ages, for 3 and over, for decorative use only. It doesn't have a year. Okay, so now that was the 4-inch, okay? So you see, it basically shrinks your circle down to half, about half. So however big you want your yo-yo to be, that's what I was trying to, here, Addicted Debbie. That's what I'm trying to decide. Like, if you have a 4-inch yo-yo, then you'll end up with a flower that's 2 inches across. So I'm thinking, you know, it halves it. So this is 3-inch. So I think this is going to be, you know, 1.5 inches across, right? So I think it's about half. I'm going to try to remember that. Because, hey, Mary, because today I was trying to remember. I was like, how big do I need to cut these circles? And I didn't go back and watch my old video. You went crazy with the yo-yo button flowers too? I know. It's so fun. And there's so many kinds of fabric and colors and like these patriotic ones. I just love. Never made a yo-yo. Well, Judy? Oh, Pam, you love it? See, Pam can add a little flair to hers too now, which I love hers the way it is. She stacks up their vintage buttons and she stacks them up. She makes does little fancy buttons and all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going all the way around with that running stitch. All right, there's where I started. So I'm getting real close to that. And then I just pull this out. Well, let's pull it back. So I want to be on the same side of the fabric. Well, a little too late. All my stuff's done come off my needle. Okay. I'll just go back down one more time. There we go. Yay, Kathy, you finally caught me. Okay. So we made the run-in stitch all the way around. And then I'm just going to kind of pull it. And you kind of have to, work with it while you're pulling it tight and kind of get the puckered part in the center. You'll see when you do it, because it may be off to the side and you kind of have to get it to lay right. All right. So now I've got both at my ends of my string. I don't know how that happened, and I'm just going to tie that in a knot. That's going to work out even better. And I'm going to tie in another knot. I know y'all might not can see. Yeah, y'all can. I got this big mountain of stuff in a book and my phone. You got embroidery hoops at Hobby Lobby. Oh, the little bitty ones. Yay! Watching the rocket launch. Nice. Okay. All right. So here is the little bitty. This was, what we say, 3-inch. And so it goes down that small. So you could even go smaller. I just wanted kind of 2 sizes going on. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do that, because what Pam did was Pam put greenery in hers, and it kind of, so it looked like the buttons were the flowers, and then you had the greenery around it. It was really cute. So I'm kind of stealing her idea. Okay, so now I'm going to get another piece of this floral wire. Okay. Maybe I should cut it this time in half, because I don't have a lot of wire left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Around about in half. Okay. Oh, she is doing good. Charlie is doing good. Okay. So here's my wire. There's my yo-yo. And I'm going to find, let's see, this was white and red. So let's do red. And an itty bitty baby white one. So let me get my, you got to make sure your the button of the hole of the button your wire can go through. It doesn't have to be floral wire, because I was going to use this, but then I found my floral wire that I have had from $19.99, whatever it was. I may just do it this way. And so just trying to get it to poke through. Come on. There we go. You just kind of have to play with it, and it'll go. And find a little bitty white one. Yeah, lucky for y'all, I went ahead and dug through all the buttons before I come live. All right, so see, I got my white one and my red one on there. Maybe this is gonna work. And I'm gonna have to poke it through. Let's see. Oh, I swiped myself right out of the live again. Beep, beep. Okay, here we go. All right, so now we've done poke through. See, I'm poked through down here. I need my pliers. I can't get a grip of that wire. Come on. There we go. So you just keep pulling until you get it, you know, all the way flush. So it's going to stay there, but I'm going to put me just a little hot glue under there, because I want it to be sure to hide that, all that sewed part. Okay. So see, that's what I got. Look how cute that is. This is fabric from Hobby Lobby. I've had it forever, and I know they still have it. They carry it all the time. So then you have these two down here. And that worked good cutting that in half because it was long. Hey, Judy! And so if y'all got a kit from Whatnot yesterday, it's already been packed. I packed most of them yesterday, and it's already gone to the post office. And so it should be to your random but loving your eyeshadow. It's a new palette I just got. It's Milani, I think is the name, the brand. You know, I do the drugstore stuff. Okay, so look. Ta-da! And so here's this one. That one just ain't, he ain't wanting to act right. His ruffle's coming out or something. Fix you then. A little hot glue will fix it. Y'all are beeping. Okay, so there's that one. And now I have this one. So see, we're going to make this little, all these colors. So now I'm going to do a red. A red. So anyway, so let's see. Let me get my needle. What did Pam say? Can you stack a smaller yellow? Oh, Pam! You can. Was this my needle or is this my needle? One of them's not sharp. Oh, it's this one. Okay. And I'm going to, I just threaded on one and I double up my thread because I don't want it to break. And then I'm gonna just tie it. Aren't they cute, Lori? Pam is digging through her stash right now going, oh, I'm gonna make some yo-yos. But she said she would post them in the reveal group if y'all are in the reveal group. And if you're not in the reveal group, the reveal group is my little free community group, and everybody kind of shows and shares their crafts in there, all kinds of crafts. So it don't matter if it's quilting or if it's sewing or cross stitching or whatever you want to do. Everybody kind of shows their crafts and stuff in there, and it's a lot of fun. So she said she would post her little bouquets and y'all can see them because they're so cute. Yes, Vicky, in front of the TV. All of this stuff that we've been doing is really kind of in front of the TV kind of stuff. And you can just sit there and whip them out. Like have you a little basket and just sit there and sew them and go to town. What did you do to my eyebrows? That's the thing. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. Funny thing about it is I've tried to like color in my eyebrows because my eyebrows are very, very light. And I don't, okay? This ring light makes you look really pretty. Ring light. I wish I could walk around with a ring light in front of me all the time. Karen, we are making yo-yo flowers out of different kinds of fabric, and we're doing Patriotic. Anyhow, so because this is gonna sound so funny to y'all. I don't know how to say this and be nice. I see so many people, and Mandy's going, oh God, here she goes. I see so many people that look like, they literally look like that they took a Sharpie and they went, and then they get eyebrow blindness, okay? Which means that they don't know that their eyebrows are way too dark. And I'm not saying anybody in general, and you may do that. Just don't do them too dark, okay? And I don't want to do them too dark because so when I do my own eyebrows and like I pencil some in and try to shade them a little darker, I think that's what I look like. Oh, the reveal group. If you type in craft group, all one word, no space, it will send you a link in your messenger. She did, didn't she, Judy? Okay. Now I need a ring light. I know, right? You get in a ring light and I promise you it takes away, like if I get close, y'all will be able to see. Well, it still makes you look okay, but it kind of blurs out some wrinkles and things. It's the lighting. run your needle that's not sharp through your hair. See, I have heard that. What, like this? Like you just, like this? Or like that? I never know what to do. Clowns, Joyce, thank you. See? I'm not the only one that thinks it. Tammy, I know. Or they'll stencil them on. And I'm like, I can tell that you stenciled your eyebrow. Thank you. Okay, so here is I did a run and stitch all the way around. And I'm just going to pull it tight. So this is the 4-inch again. And it's going to turn it into like a little 2-inch yo-yo. Now see, that one acted right. It kind of all came together. Don't put a space in the craft group. Just put it without the space. I try to pick stuff that you would not normally type it, so you won't get stuff going to your box all the time by just saying a random word. Yes, like Sue did, like Linda. Well, Linda, take the space out. I thought most of y'all were in there. It's like 20-something thousand people in there, and there's some talented people, and I try to comment on stuff as much as I can. It's just hard, but I love to see everybody's crafts. And then when we do flowers and stuff, people or something on here, everybody will show theirs, or they'll show where they did it before. And it's just neat to see the different ideas that people come up with. Ow! Thank you, Carol. Oh. Look, I sewed it through the edge of my flower. Okay, alrighty then. We're just going to have to roll with that and cut it because I went through the edge of my flower. Alright. Just hope it don't come apart. Okay. Oh, so in the little strawberry down here, and what that's for, like you're supposed to sharpen that needle or something like that. Groucho Marx eyebrows. I didn't say that. Okay, so here's my floral wire that I had cut from the other one. And so let's see, I need a blue. We got red, white, red, and white. And so I'm going to do blue. Navy blue. Okay, navy blue right there. And I'll do a little red one on top. And I could stack 3 high. I don't want to get overzealous with the whole thing. Trying to get it to go through my buttons, and then I'm gonna try to put it straight back down. And you can kind of wiggle it and feel it go through the fabric a little bit, and then I try to put it in the center where it only has to go through one layer. I told y'all I need to walk around with it in front of me all the time. Oh gosh. Oh no, Karen, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Okay. Now, I like this one. I love this plaid. Okay, so let's cut these little stragglers and pray that my whole yo-yo doesn't come undone, because I didn't get to really tie it off, but hopefully this hot glue is going to help. Okay. All right. I like the navy. See, it's dark navy. And I didn't pull my wires down enough, but that's okay. Look how cute this is. So now I've got a blue and red, a blue and a red, and then I got the mixed one. Look how cute. So now you can kind of turn them like facing this way, so they're facing out. Look how adorable this is. Oh my gosh. They're so dang cute. Okay, so I'm going to stop there, and we're going to I'm only going to do 3 on this one. I'm going to do, Cindy, we're making little yo-yo fabric flowers out of yo-yos. Okay, so you can do several things. We could put these in a spool. We could decorate the spool. You could put them in a little jar. You could put them in a little vase like Pam does. I went through my stash and was trying to find some things that I had. You could do little spools. We put them in a cork last time when I did these. I had like corks and I poked a hole and stuck them down in the cork. This is tattooed eyeliner. Yeah, my best friend Deidre had that done. I mean, she's passed away now, but she had it done. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I have several of these from years past. It's the little, okay, Kay, I hope you feel better. It's like one of those little teacups. And I think it's going to be like precious with my little things in it. Because Pam was like, her little vases and stuff were so cute. And I went through my whole thrift and stash and everything. I couldn't find any. So, oh, maybe I have a piece. Here it is. Already out. Pam. Yeah, see, this is from Hobby Lobby. Aren't they cute? Let me put my pinky out. Alright. So y'all gonna have to... And Pam did, like, she had her styrofoam cut before her live because, like she said, it sounds terrible when you cut it on camera. And I know it does. So y'all just kind of... Just bear with me 1 second. I'll do it quick so it'll all be done. I'm gonna try. It's just like, okay, one more time. We make such a mess. Oh, salt and pepper shakers. Yes, you can put it in salt and pepper shakers and put them in the holes, the wires. Okay, so I'm gonna poke it, and I really don't even need any glue because I did it kind of tight. All right, so there's my foam. I know I can use the white, and this is like for the wet foam or whatever, but I like this green. I like this the best because I can mash it down in something really easy. Thank you, Judy. Okay, this makes a mess though. All right, so see, that's why I started cutting them in half because look how long that is. I could have definitely used half like I started doing. Okay. These wire cutters are old. All right. Okay, so I'm going to try. I think I'm going to do like what Judy did. Pam did. I'm going to add some greenery in mine too. Because I like that idea. Okay, so I didn't twist these. I didn't twist this one. But like she was saying, if you twist it, it makes it stiffer. And it gives it a little stability. So you could definitely do that, and it makes it a little bit, a little stronger where it's a little bit more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just makes it stronger. Well, that's good, Karen. You probably just got a good old cold. All right. So if I'm doing 3, and Pam said last night too, she said you want to do an odd number because odd numbers just look, it's just easier on the eyes. I mean, that's kind of the rule of thumb. This wire is 20 gauge. Yes, 20 gauge wire. I know that's backwards. But you can use, this is 20 gauge, what I use for my little plant flowers. Or just use what you have. You could use pipe cleaners if you want to. Okay. All right, so I'm going to poke this one in here. Y'all, look how sweet that is. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to do like what she did. She kind of put some greenery and stuff around hers. I think I'm going to do some greenery that's got like little, like baby's breath or something on it. I'm trying to decide. Look at this. I got this at Joann's on sale, whatever. Look at that big long. Like, good Lord. I don't need it to be that long. So this is like got little white little berries on it or something. You're watching and crocheting and making dishcloths. Nice. I can't crochet. Gail does all that that fancy, all that stuff she does crocheting. I think I need a big branch. Uh-oh. It's got wire in it. Because I think it's so tall back here in the back. Oh, that looks cute. I'm going to put moss down at the bottom. Look how cute. Don't that look adorable? You found you an antique ironing board in Alabama for $5. Yeah, Teresa said moss. I know. $5, that's nice. That's a good price. That's a real good price. So I'm just going to kind of find some longer pieces maybe. And just fill it in like this. So I know some of y'all made these when I did it the last time. I'm just doing it a little different. And while we were still doing all this fabric stuff, I thought, well, why not? Let's make a patriotic one. Okay, can't have enough patriotic stuff. And it seems early, but y'all, May is like in 2 or 3 days. Look how cute this is looking. See, like this will be the front. All right, let's put a couple more. Couple more. And then we're gonna try to put some moss in there. Oh yes, Barb, you did. I saw your picture. All right, here is the big bag of moss. Woo! Okay, and I only need about this much. Okay, get over there. I know, I love all the flowers. I just like to, when we start making stuff like this, like, just do it a whole bunch of different ways. Because somebody's going to like one way more than they like the other. And, you know, you can just do a whole bunch together. And like, if you did these with the other flowers that we make, or made, then you can mix them all together. Be super cute. Just be different. So I'm just trying to get it all in there and cover up my green floral foam stuff. And it kind of just stays in there because of the way I did it. It just kind of stays. Look how cute. Okay. Oh, that's cool. You have your mother-in-law's old wood ironing board. Isn't this cute? The little flowers, y'all, I mean, the greenery just makes it so much better. And Pam did that with her button flowers, and they are so cute. Yes, Ellen, we made yo-yos, and I put buttons. I did a wire through there and put it through the buttons and came back down. And so they're on wire, like floral wire. And then I just put some greenery in there and some moss to cover up our floral hot mess. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. An ironing. You've been on a hunt for an ironing board? The wood ones? Yes, they're really cool. I've come across a couple, but I don't have a place in my laundry room to hang one on the wall. Now, my friend Julie has like 3, and she had them at her other house, which she's moved into a new house. She had them on her wall hanging up 1, 2, 3, and they were so cool. I picked up a grater today, as a matter of fact, Gayla. I did. Is it Gail? Yeah, Gail. I picked up another grater today. I was like, oh, gonna add to my grater collection so I can do all the holidays. All right, so now I think I need to tie something on here, but you could write with a marker or something on here, USA, whatever you want to do. I'm thinking I need to tie like something. I just don't know what something is yet. Maybe a fabric I don't have on there. Maybe like this. They would be a cute, like a little Mother's Day thing or something. And like I say again, if you teach like little girls, you could have the yo-yos already made for them and let them do their own little bouquet of flowers, and they could pick out their yo-yos and all the things. It would be so fun. Karen says that's too dang cute. It is too dang cute. Look. Now this might not look good. I may end up taking this off, but I'm about to see. See how I want to do it though. Do I want to tie it like a bow? I know, I love this dotted. see if I can tie it like a shoestring bow, but we'll see if it comes out looking like a hot mess, like a shoestring. Okay. And it did. Maybe I can fix it. Hold on. Maybe it could be fixed to look like something besides a shoestring. It keeps sliding around on my handle. Can't get it tight enough. Okay. Flip that one because, you know, it turns inside out when you twist it or whatever. Stop. Okay. Behave. Can you work with me, please? Work with me. Work with me, please. Okay. Every time I tighten it, it gets loose again. Okay. Please act right. Alright, maybe that's going to look cute with that little bow there. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that. Cute. Look at it. See? Wrap it around the rim of the cup. Well, see, it goes like there's not a lot of space between the handle and the rim right here. Or I would do that. I don't know. You could hang a bigger, oh, and hang it? That would be cute. The bottom rim. Now I can't get the dang thing off. Oh my gosh. I don't want to come off now. Now, Lord. Okay. Okay. So the teacup is always like in the spring. They have them in different colors sometimes. But it's spring, and I mean, I've had this one a minute, since 22. But they always have them. They're usually on the first couple of aisles. Where all the little whatnots are. Now see, I don't know if I like that or not. Because it kind of covers up the whole bottom of the cup. See, I can't get it to stay. I'm going to have to hot glue it, but I don't know if I like that or not. I kind of like it without it. Maybe I just need to tie like one knot like that. And just kind of let it stick out like this. Like this. Just let it do its little thing. I think it's cute. Look how sweet it is. I love it. So that'd be perfect for tier tray. Perfect size. So cute. Oh my goodness. Come on now. You quit turning around over there. You pay attention. No. Stop it. He's going every time. So cute. Okay. I'll set it right there on my little book by my phone. Okay. So now, what are we going to do now? Put a ladybug. Oh yeah, I got to find my ladybugs. You like it better without, and I could take it off. It's just tied. But yeah, I think it might look better without it. But anyway, so let's see. What am I going to do now? I've got these two circles. And I might put them in this. Look at Linda. Tied on a piece of wire. I definitely could have done that. Alright. Get my thread back out. This is a 3-inch, so we're making the little bitty ones. Now, so I'm going to just run that stitch all the way around the top. So see how fast these kind of go? Yes, I could, Michelle. That's what I need to do is make a bow and then put it on wire and poke it down in there or something. But I can do it without a bow. It doesn't matter. Those buttons will look cute on my shirt. I know. I had to wear this shirt, of course. It's clean. I know I wore it not too long, last week or something. I'm like, but it's 4th of July and I love this shirt, so I'm going to wear it again. You don't think I need anything on the cup? Okay. Aren't they cute, Charlene? And just so easy and simple. And y'all know that's the kind of stuff I like to do. And being honest, y'all probably have stuff in your craft room. If any of y'all have the Cracker Barrel syrup bottles, those would be perfect little containers for these. You could definitely put, you could paint the inside of those bottles. Y'all know how to do that? You pour the paint in and then let it drain out and let it dry a couple days and then make you a little bouquet. Oh, a star button, Pam. Look at you. I don't think I do because these are not my fancy buttons. These are my colored buttons from Dollar Tree. And I don't think there's any stars in there. That would be so cute having a star button. Cute. Or you could make a tiny tag that says USA on a piece of fabric. There's so many things you could do. You know, a tag's going to look good in any situation. Okay. So I love this fabric too because it's red and blue flowers on white fabric. But look how cute. Now I'm going to do, this is another 3-inch circle. I just cut out a bunch of circles and said, well, I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I may have to end up cutting more. And if we do, we just do. But do y'all remember, I have to be careful right here because I don't have much thread on it left. And I'm just going to have to pull it tight until I get to the end. So see, that's all I got. The flowers that we made, we did beaded garland one time. I did a strawberry beaded garland and we used heart beads for the strawberries. And I made the little flowers and put it in the garland. I don't know if y'all remember that. Judy, I find buttons on my floor in here all the time. And I'll just come over here and put it in my little bucket because I drop them back here. Like when we sweep or something, I'll find them. But then I find them random places because they've bounced somewhere else. Okay. Let me get this one. This one's not wanting to cooperate. Sometimes you just kind of have to pull it out and get it where it's going to be right and flat. Because it don't want to go flat at first. It kind of just wants to make a strawberry. Ow! That was a needle that just poked me. I just poked myself. All right, do right, please. Okay, get out there. This seems so small. Okay, I'm just going to tie my threads in a knot together. Let me cut this needle off before I poke myself. Now, under there. Okay. Ta-da. All right. So this one just did not want to be round or something. It didn't want to act right. Okay, so now I got it. So see, there it is. Cute. So see, they turn out like half the size. But now I'm going to have 2 flowers, and that's going to be an uneven number. No. It's going to be uneven. So maybe that's going to be too small. Here, Puck finds yours. So that's going to be, let's do this. This is my strawberry fabric that I had cut the other day. And I'm going to make one out of that. Out of this fabric. I like this ticking. This is the red and white ticking. I like the ticking. No, flowers are some flowers are, they're probably, some of them are perfectly round, some of them aren't. Mine aren't. Mine aren't. And they're not cut perfectly round either, but don't look close. Just don't look close. Okay, so there's my circle. Okay. I was gonna say, where's the needle? But here it is. And I'm not having to struggle with threading the needle either, which I can't believe. And I just said that in whew, jinx to myself. Okay. Make a button flower. Oh, Pam, I could have. Dang, why didn't I not think of that? I could have. Trying to get my knot to end up on each other. Somebody told me how to do that and I don't remember. Where all my knots are on each other. Yeah, I could make a, I could make a little button flower to go with this. Should I do that? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. And I'll save that chicken one for another one. Okay. So, I'm going to do this. So, I just kind of poke it through the middle. And then if you poke it through the middle, then you can go through like one layer of fabric instead of having to go through two. Why didn't I not cut that in half? You know what I'm saying? You don't, sometimes you don't have to, you won't have to go through both layers. All right, what color? The blue. There's a blue. So I need to put a little red on top of that one. And then I'm going to go back down. And try to go back down the center where I don't have to go back through but one layer of fabric. Sometimes you can't always do it that way, but. So see, I have that. And so you can push up like on this wire. And if you know this is not going to be long enough to go down through there, you can push this one and pull the other. Kind of get it pretty much. So see, they're not even, but it's okay. Hey, Linda, we're making patriotic little button flower thingies. Bouquets. So I'm just twisting. Pam was all neat with hers and twisted it all neat, and mine looks like I did it in a hurry. Okay, but I am going to glue just so I can make sure it stays over that little, all my little cut edges, because I don't want those to pop out and be seen. There's that one. All right, red. Let's do white, and then we'll do a little baby blue one. Cute, cute, cute. Where's my wire? Here's my wire. So I use that half. Oh, y'all talking about the syrup bottles? I love the syrup bottles at Cracker Barrel. I hate to leave them, but I have a lot anyway, and I hate to leave them on the table because they're gonna get thrown in the garbage. I hate that. All right, so there's my white. Oh, this button's red on one side and it's blue on the other. Dribbled down all over your house. My business is all over my house. When people come over here, I'm like, you're just gonna have to understand I'm running a business. It's everywhere. So just excuse this. I work and I live here. Okay. Poke, poke, poke. Go, go, go. There it goes. So I had to push on this one and pull on that one. You could send them in your packages and when you send out a surprise. I could, yes. But good Lord. I couldn't make that many. It would just be an every now and then thing. Okay, so this one, maybe I can fix that. So see, it kind of looped up, the wire did, so I'm going to try to fix it. Oh, that hurts your fingers. It kind of like bent on itself. And I don't think my pliers are over here. So I'm just going to try to do the best I can and get it fixed. There we go. Maybe if I pull on one or the other, it'll work. Come on. And it did the same thing. It just kind of, I'm just going to go with it and mash my wire down like that. Because it kind of like looped on itself. I guess it's twisted. So I'm just going to go with it. Never had breakfast. So the little, if you've never eaten at Cracker Barrel, when they bring your pancakes and the syrup, they come in these little bottles. I don't know if I can get to them right this second. They come in these little bottles with little tops, and they're just like this big and they're glass, and I hate to throw them away. Okay. All right, so there's that one. And I'm just going to put a little spot of glue right there. So how many of y'all are going to try these? Okay. There's red and blue. So now I'm going to make a button flower. Hopefully. I'm going to cut this in half. And try to make, maybe I can make a 3. So there's a big white one. And a blue. And a little bitty baby red. Those bottles are so cute. I'll see if I can't get to mine. And I'll show y'all if you've never been to Cracker Barrel. Because I know some of y'all don't have a Cracker Barrel. And I really hate that because I love Cracker Barrel. They have the cutest salt and pepper shakers. You know, that's where we get the salt and pepper shakers. So Sue says she's going to make them. Right? You paid for them. That's how I feel about it. And they're just going to trash them. And, you know, you could make friends with the waitress and she would probably get you some if you needed a whole bunch. Because they're perfect like little vases. And if you propagate plants, they're even perfect for that. Okay, so I got all that there. So I got white, blue, and red. Woo! Yay! I did it. Did it. You'll be getting home tomorrow, doing something after you get home from going to Cracker Barrel and eat breakfast. That sounds really good. I love Cracker Barrel. Their pancakes are so good. I've never eaten anything but breakfast at Cracker Barrel because I can't get past the breakfast. I don't care what time of the day it is. I'm gonna eat pancakes. Hang on, let me see if I can find. Oh, here's one right here. I see it in my little container. So I have a little box of salt and pepper shakers and these. This is the Cracker Barrel little bottle. So the top is plastic, but you can take this off right here and you can leave the lid off, but they make the perfect little little vases. Let's see. It's about 3.5 inches tall. So cute. And they're glass. And so they're just going to throw them in the garbage. And I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Okay. Yeah, we're all going to Cracker Barrel. I'll meet y'all at Cracker Barrel. All right, let me get this one fixed. And here's my button. Ta-da. All right, so I'm going to try. Wonder if I can. I'm going to do something to this. I want to put them in this. But I also have this little milk glass, looks like it was like lotion or something in it. But you can use anything. You can use big spools. These are insulators. This is a brown one. I don't know how good that would look for the 4th of July. I could use the Cracker Barrel bottle. Eat the stuffed pancakes. Stuffed pancakes. Oh my gosh. I get the grandma's sampler. That's what I get. It's pancakes, bacon, or your choice of meat. And the hash brown casserole and biscuits and toast. Yeah, I need some, my pliers are where my earring stuff is. All right, so I'm twisting them together like that. So I'm putting it kind of where I want it and then making me a little bouquet. So I always hear that their fried chicken is supposed to be really good. And their chicken dumplings, maybe. I did something with the syrup bottle and I can't remember. Let's see. There's my little flowers. So I'm trying to see if I put them. My cutters are dull. Stuffed pancakes. What? The grandma's. I get the grandma's, yes. The grandma is the best. And their biscuits are so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So see, I could poke them down in this little spool right here. Wonder if that's going to hold them up. So now I got to cut some more off. The meatloaf. See, I just always, when I go, I'm going to get breakfast. I don't care. I just love their breakfast, and I just cannot bring myself to order anything else. These little pieces of wire are going to be everywhere. Blueberry pie. See, I haven't had the blueberry, but I know they bring out the little bottles of blueberry stuff or something. I have 100 salt and pepper shakers. Oh my gosh. Teach you to make earrings? Yes, that's a whole rabbit hole. They're easy though. They're really easy. Okay. So here is this. So I got to figure out. Look how sweet. And then if I put, maybe if I could put something, some kind of something, maybe just a little bit. Some of these pieces are small, and I can cut them off kind of small. I might can poke some in there. This looks kind of white. Hold on. Find some green ones. That's all white. Right there. Put one in the back. So I feel like they're going to get kind of tight when I start poking more stuff down in the little hole. And that's going to help stay still, maybe. Or they're not moving around and I don't have to glue it. Yes, I need to wrap some fabric around the spool. Decorate my spool. I keep thinking it's raining outside, but I know it's not. It just kind of sounds like it. I don't know. All right, so there's a... Stay right there. There's a little greenery on the sides. And need some in the front, just a little bit. Okay. I don't think they're going anywhere. Because like when I bend it back like that, it just kind of is going to hold that in place. Look how sweet. Cream fabric and stamp. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put just the tiniest little bit of moss. Y'all know I'm going to try to use the smallest amount of possible of moss because moss is, I love it, but we have a love-hate relationship with the moss. So that covers up all of our stuff at the bottom. So you don't see all the wires and the messiness and the stuffs. Okay. Okay, so look, see, that's better. Look how cute that is. Pam, the greenery definitely makes a difference. I think it looks so much better. Okay, and I like it the other way too with just the wires. So now I need to put something around there. I think I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this blue plaid. Isn't it cute? I love it. Whoops. So I don't think you don't have to have all kinds of fancy stuff. Y'all know y'all got like little bitty things probably, or you make little bitty ones and you could put in a little like a cap from your drink, you know, the little caps. You could make little pots or vessels out of those. You can do all kinds of, cover the spool with Patriotic. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cover the spool, and you could stain the spool red or whatever. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is going to be cute. And then you could just, you know, pop these on your tray or put these on top of your trinket tray or like that. Be so stinking cute. Make a snowman out of the bottom. Yep, you can make it out of the spools for sure. I think I've done that before. I think I have. Okay. All right, are y'all ready? This is so precious. Precious. Aren't they sweet? See, the little moss just kind of covers up all your mess. Thank you, Pam, for the greenery idea. I love the greenery. And then see, I put my little button flower down there for the baby flower. Look how sweet this is. So cute. Okay, so I want to show y'all another way we made flowers before. I'm missing a piece. Hold on. I'm supposed to have 4. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just need 3. Okay. Isn't it cute? So now we have this. Look how adorable this is. I just can't. That is so sweet. See, look how cute this would look. Look at this. Let me just show you. Look how cute. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh, look at it. So cute. I love it too. I love all the little flowers and just, because I'm sure y'all have buttons. And if you don't have buttons, you could use pom-poms. You could make little felt centers. You could do whatever, make cardboard centers, and you could do all kinds of little things. And just what you have, you know what I mean? But you probably have buttons, and even if you just have brown buttons, it's still going to be adorable. Or white buttons, it's going to be cute. Yes, I have little bitty ladybugs and bees. But do y'all remember us making the flowers where we took 2 pieces of fabric, maybe it was 3, I can't remember, and we stacked them like this and we made slits in it? Why is this one? And we sewed a button in the middle. Do y'all remember that? And we did flowers like that. A bottle cap instead of clear stones to make the dotting. Ah, that's cool. Bottle cap. Only ones I've been to Olive. But do y'all remember that one where we put a button in the center? And I actually can glue it together. But we put 2 circles together. And we didn't cut all the way to the middle, but we cut almost to the middle. We just went around and skipped a little space and went like that. So I cut like little slits all the way around, and we put our beaded garland in the string in between there, and we glued the 2 halves together. It's okay, Peachy. Look, we're making these. Look at here. I'm at it again. Got the fabric out. Yes, you could. We did sunflowers. We did the yellow with the brown centers. There's so many different possibilities that you could do. All right, so let's find. Here's my buttons that I'm digging in. If y'all want to know where I'm digging, over here. So, like, I could put this one. So I'm not going to be putting wire through these, but you could. I'm just gluing them for the moment. Let's see. How about this blue? That. You could put yellow centers. That would be really cute too. Okay. And then we just kind of like ruffled up our little edges of our flower. Maybe I was supposed to offset them, I think. Anyway. And so it kind of looks like a little flower because it's all, we slit the little fabric, and we kind of, I think I was supposed to offset my 2 where the slits aren't on top of each other. Trace the paint bottle 5 times. And then cut them with pinking shears 5 times. Nope, dollhouse is I told my husband, I said, we got to put that thing together. So when people ask me about it, I'm like, yeah, I did. It's together. Okay. Trying to make it look fluffy. And it still wants to go back the way it was. But y'all get the point. We made these a long time ago. And then you can take those and you could put them on a piece of wire. You could just glue your wire, or you probably could put it in between there. We could have glued it together, and you can make a little flower that way. Yeah, 2 different size circles. I could do it, but I should have offset it. Instead of having them the way I cut them, I should have moved it. We can fix that. Sure can. So now you can kind of see the fluffiness of it. See, it's all cut. You can, Debbie, it's on Facebook. Yes, you can watch it on Facebook, actually. Okay. Now I'm just going to offset. There, kind of looks a little better. But yeah, if you made it different sizes, it probably would work better. But like that. So you can kind of see on the side, it kind of looks. The pinwheels are super easy. Pinwheels, pinwheels. Okay. So you could put that in something. You could just do one flower. And put it in something. Let's see. Like here I have this spool. It's already brown. I dug it out of my thing. And you could just put one little flower. I double up my wire, and that's going to help me. Yeah, you could use burlap. You could put this fabric on top of burlap, and that would look really cool too. Okay. So see if I double that up, I can stick it in there, and that's going to kind of help a little bit. And I can put me some greenery in here. You could just have a fun day with just sitting here making all these flowers and making little bouquets of flowers, and you're just going to have passing them out to everybody you know because you've done made so many. Because they're just fun to make. I mean, you know, it's just fun. The different combos and the colors and all the things. All right, that is not wanting to do what I want it to do. Stop it. Okay. Now, see, look. A little green. Oh, so you could put a magnet on the back. Oh, all right, let me get rid of that green. Let me get over here and cut some of this off. Uh-oh, my spool's trying to get away. All right, now, let's get a different green or something. It's trying to act up. All right, there's that. Tell you what. I'm gonna double it up. No, I'm not. I don't want to stay. It's giving me troubles. All right. Now, I'm gonna glue it in there. You stay right there, right where I want you. If it won't stay, you just glue it. Then I'm going to put some greenery in there. I'm going to make it stay one way or the other. It's going to stay in there. I'm going to manhandle it. It's going to stay. Okay. A Walmart bag full of prescription bottles. Yes! Prescription bottles are perfect. Little pill bottles, they would be perfect, and you could decorate them up, and we've actually done that before. So yes, I know that would be cute. You could put scrapbook paper around them and make them look super cute. Yes, you could definitely do that. That's recycling your little bottles, but I want to say the pharmacy will take them back too, but I don't know about that for sure. But yeah, you kind of hate to throw them away. Okay. So see, look, that's so cute. That's just one all by itself. You don't even have to put another flower in there. You could just do the one. Isn't it adorable? And it's so little. You want to put a little glue. I mean, I literally could sit here and make these all night. Attach a wood knob. Yeah, I put them in knobs one time. The last time I did these, I put them in knobs. Yes, the little wood big vases that we make, that I have made. If y'all haven't seen that, you just stack two little wood beads on top of each other and make you a little vase. Glue them together and line the holes up. I need to repost that video again too. how stinking cute this is. Ain't he cute all by himself? Right, Mel? I mean, most of y'all probably have what I'm using. You probably have the moss. You probably have some greenery. And if you're like me, I throw little pieces of greenery like this into a bin, and my bin is this big and this tall, full. And I should have picked in there first, but I just threw these on the table. And you probably have some fabric of some kind, and some buttons and some wire. I mean, you probably have all of this. Or pill bottles. Oh yeah, you can glue the little jingle blocks together and make a vase. We will stay here all night, Joyce said. But look how sweet. Now we've got one. So this one's got 3 in it, and this one's got 1 in it. Same size spool. And then this one's got 3. Look how cute. Like they're just multiplying over here. Oh, you put them in the plastic bin at the thing. So do they recycle the little pill bottles? Will they recycle those? Just wondering. Okay. So I wanted to try something. I'm just trying to see where I'm going to put them. I might put them in here. I don't know. Okay, so I have this. This is a pillow sham. It is thrifted. It's been washed, dried, sanitized, all the things. And it is like, it's quilted. If y'all can see it, it's like a quilted pillow sham. It's got all the stitching. And I had gotten this because I was going to make a snowman. I was going to cut out a big snowman and put it on a sweatshirt. Well, y'all can see that did not happen. I know each one is different and adorable. That's what's so fun about it. So I said, oh, I wonder if I could make, you'll see this hole I randomly cut out of the middle because it still has this on it. I'm trying to get to where I can cut. Okay. So I'm just going to cut like this. Trying to cut a square of it out. Okay. So I was going to make a snowman sweatshirt, but, you know, didn't happen. All right, so y'all can see. It's like quilted. See? So if I cut circles out of this, it's really not going to fray. I mean, the edges, the fabric will fray, but it's going to stay together, okay? So I was just going to see what would happen if I cut like circles out of it and made little flowers. And you could put yellow in the center and make little daisies. But you know, I have a brown one of these shams too because I was going to make a gingerbread man. I had all these ideas, y'all. Okay, so see, it's just like a little quilted circle. This one's a little bit big, so we'll trim it down. I think it'll stay together, but they look quilted. Let me cut a little smaller one out. I just look at things in a different way sometimes, but of what I could do with stuff, because I like the quilted look of people put stuff on sweatshirts. And I was like, I could cut a snowman out of that, and I could just like applique it on a sweatshirt. Okay, so now I've got to, now we could take our red and then do blue buttons on our flowers and do it this way. Or I could get in here and get I gotta take my phone down. Look at my little stand I got going on here on my hymnal. Ah! And everything goes crashing down. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Done got off my live. Get back on there. I gotta find myself again. Lost myself. There I am. Okay. So So we could take, where's my other little flower? It's lost. It's lost in the mess. Nope, here it is. Here he is. I could take, if I could find the yellow of all the, see, this is my colored buttons. And that's what I dig from. Oh, that's the same button. Look at there. I pulled out 2 of the same. Can you believe it? So let's see. So you could put yellow in the middle. Kind of looks like a fried egg. That's funny. I don't care who you are. It's funny. It looks like a fried egg. My fried egg flowers. Maybe if I put pink, it won't look red, white, and blue stripe quilts. Oh! Like this. Ooh. It looks like a fried egg, Norma said. Norma said. All right, now I'm going to try something else. I'm playing. I'm trying something else. You were thinking that too, that it looked like a fried egg. All right, now I fluffed this. I cut this one and I fluffed it all around. And so what it does is it looks like, it makes it look kind of fuzzy because all the stuffing kind of comes out. Who adds fronts on the shirts in the back? Yes, I've seen that, Gail. That's really cool. Okay, so now it doesn't look like a fried egg. It looks like a flower. A blue button. So I'm gonna, that there to there. So I'm just cutting like little slits all the way around. Oh, those yellows aren't doing anything for me. We'll just find what I like. There we go. Used to call begonias fried eggs, fried egg flowers. That's funny. Okay. All right, you try. Now here's this one. So see, I'm just cutting it like that, but because it has the batten in between the layers. So I am making it kind of do that and be kind of, it looks kind of fuzzy. So it's just not really flat anymore. Hey, Brenda. I didn't do that one. I didn't do this one. Okay. I'm fluffing it up. Or I don't know if there's is there a word for that? I don't know. Fluffing it up. I need that's a big yellow one. Okay, I'll put a big yellow one on that one. It's a little flower with a big middle. Now they don't look like fried eggs. Okay. Got glue all over it. Okay. They look cute. Okay. I love them too, Pamela. I could just make flowers and make flowers and make flowers. All different kinds of ways. It's just so much fun. And see, look, that one, look how ragged that one looks. See? Because the material's kind of starting to fray. All right. Now, I'm going to have to glue my wire on the back. So I'm going to just cut. Nancy, this is I thrifted a pillow sham, and yes, it's been washed and sanitized and all the things a while back, because I was going to make a snowman, cut a snowman out of this pillow sham, because it's kind of like quilted, and I was going to cut a snowman shape and then sew it onto a sweatshirt. And I have, obviously that hasn't been done yet. You know, I have all of these projects that I want to do and not enough time to do them all. I know y'all can relate to that problem. Life gets in the way. And then, so I had this in my stash and I was like, oh, what if I cut little flowers out of that? I wonder what that would be like. So here we are. After I've made all of these and this one, you know, it's just like, you know, you can't have just one. It's kind of like a Pringles potato chip. Can't make just one. Can't eat just one. You got to have more than one. Yeah, I can still make the sweatshirt, but, you know, I have to wait till next year. Well, next season. Okay. Is that dry? Nope. That's not dry either. Okay, I'm letting it set up. So now I've got my glue on my fingers. But now I've got my little... And I could put it, like, push another one on the back if I wanted to cover that up. But look, see how they look kind of... They look a little shabby. But they're cute. They don't look like fried eggs anymore. Aren't they cute? Alright, I didn't let that one stay long enough. Okay, now what am I going to put this one in? I got more spools. I got a big spool. Big spool. I could put them there. Oh, I was thinking you were really trying when you were cutting it. Yes, they need friends. And no, you can't just make one. Just not a thing. Okay, I'm going to take them just so they can stay the level I want them to be. Because, like, I want one to be tall and one to be in the middle and one to be to the side. And they're trying to stick together with the glue. I'm going to try to twist them together so they'll kind of shabby chic, Karen said, right? Okay, those two are together. So see, so I can kind of keep them like that. Yeah, oh, I can do it for Christmas in July, but I can't wear it. I may can just get it done way ahead of time. Is that what you're saying? All right, you getting leaving fuzz everywhere. All right, maybe this one. Okay, put a smiley face. I could, oh my gosh, put a smiley face. Don't tempt me, I will. Okay. All right, so now I got to see if that's going to be too long. I'm trying to cut two at once. Okay, I need to get me some more cutters. Those are so dull. Oh yeah, the maple bottle, syrup bottle, wherever I did with it. What did I do with it, y'all? I know y'all saw me set it. Oh, I do know what I did with it. That. I probably cut them off too small. So I always take the little brown thing, the little ring off of the bottles. After I wash them good, I usually take those off, but I don't. I cut them kind of too small for that, though. Really, I should have left them long, but see, these make the perfect little jars. So I'm gonna put it in my spool because I cut it. I cut it to, I cut them too short because I didn't think of that first. So yeah, so here is those are my little daisy looking flowers. So we're going to put some greenery. Where's some greenery over? Where's that greenery that I like? This. I don't even know where I got this. I don't even know, but I like it. See, it's kind of like little bitty leaves and stuff. See if I can get it to just stay in there. Maybe I can just put some hot glue down in there and they'll all stay. Maybe I need to put some in there. Let it be doing its thing. Do you have some on your tier trays, Judy? I know, they're the best things ever. those little jars, and I hate the thought that they're going to get thrown away. I can't save them all, but I always take mine. Oh, yeah, a little ladybug on the side of the spool. I need to decorate the spool. Make little flag. What's that say? A little flag with the daisies. Yes, yes, yes. We need to do that, y'all. There's another craft we can do. Make a whole flag with like the little yo-yos or something. That'd be cute. All right, one more. One more. Am I bored, y'all, yet? Are y'all bored? Y'all still hanging in there? I need to put that one. You save yours too. Making Patriotic Flows, watching from Puerto Rico. Hey, from Puerto Rico! We all need to go to Puerto Rico. That'd be nice. Okay. Oh, now I don't know, Candy. I'd have to have me a pattern for the pinwheels because you got to fold the corners in, and I would have to. We're making. So we made yo-yo flowers. Cute, cute. And then we did this one. And then we did this one all by yourself. Never. Okay. Just making sure I ain't boring y'all to tears. Like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? Okay, so here's what I got so far. Look how cute. Okay. I'm going to poke a little bit of this in there, maybe. Just a little something different. There we go. There's one and one more. And then I'm going to decorate my spool. You're enjoying watching me do it? Watching me have a good time? Oh, yeah. We made those other ones. So we did those last week. We have been making all kinds of stuff with little fabric. I can't get it in there. With all this little fabric, and we've made flowers, and we've made strawberries and chickens and anything else we can come up with. Boring never. Thank you, Pam. I feel like sometimes I'm like, y'all are probably going. Okay. Now. How sweet. All right. What's going around here? Something red, white, and blue? Maybe? This? That one would look cute. This red, white, and blue stripe. Like this. Or I could do the ticking. I could do, oh, the ticking might look really good. And I have, where is that ribbon I had? Y'all, I got so much stuff. You know, I have everything on this table that I would possibly ever could use for this craft. Oh, this. Don't forget the pickles. The pickles? What pickles? Okay. So this is from Hobby Lobby, and it's like frayed on both sides. So what if, and I could stamp on it, it's like linen or something. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do, all right, let's see. Let me glue this down. Something solid so the ladybug will show up. I can put the ladybug like on the flower. Be so cute. Okay, what about if I did this? Put that around. Red polka dot. And then I'm going to put a little strip of something in the middle of that. Right? And I think it's going to be, knock my little jar over. It's going to be this. That didn't feel good to my shoulder. 5,000 strings. Okay. Gonna do this. Y'all saying baker's twine. I have some baker's twine over here too. See if I can pull this off right here. We'll see. Pull this out a little. Nope, that's the wrong one. And then it loosens it up again, and then I have to pull it. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I am focused. I'm laser focused. And I have to, you know, that one side is always twisted and you have to play with it and turn it the right way. And you have to keep pulling and tightening and pulling and tightening. Okay. Trying to get it just right. All right, now I'm done playing with it, I think. If we don't like that, I'll take it off. Is that too much? I tried to tie a bow, but you know. Or should I just do, yes, Diane, the beaded ones? Yes. I don't have any wood beads, like really close, that I could do that with. All right, does that look okay? My little bow, or take the bow off? Oh, it wouldn't comment? That's crazy, Luann. Like, it's not even showing me comments. Or should I just leave it like, do it like that? It's cute. And I could put a blue button right in the center of that if I wanted to. Cute. Y'all think that's cute? Let's see. This right here is getting on my nerves though. Y'all like it? It looks okay? If I put, bam. Do I like this one? Do I like that one? Let's do that one. Bam. Okay, now. Look how sweet. My little daisies, my little fuzzy looking little daisies. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make a snowman sweatshirt. Now I'm gonna cut that thing. I'm like, I gotta do it now. But aren't they cute? So see, and I just glued the stems on the back, so you don't have to just, you know, think outside the box a little bit. But look how cute they are. You like the bow? I mean, I kind of like the bow. It's okay. It gives it a little something, something. But I still kind of made it a little patriotic, even though They're just daisies, or you could just put, you don't even have to put a blue. You could just put a brown one or something like that if you didn't want it to be patriotic. But I love the daisies. Look, y'all think I got enough? This, so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take. But the spools, you can get spools on Amazon. You can get spools at Hobby Lobby in the woodpile section. You may even have some spools. I'm taking that off, and I'm leaving that off. Adorable. I need to repost that video, but it's wood beads, and I stack them on top of each other. I don't think I have one where I can get to it. Like, I don't know where it is, like, of my little vases. But I'll have to repost a video of that, because I just took wood beads and I lined the holes up and stacked them on top of each other and hot glued them, super glued them together. And then I did like a section of 4, a section of 9, and made a whole vase, and then you poke flowers in all the holes. So I used, on the daisies, it is a pillow sham that's quilted. And I got this, and I washed it and sanitized it. I thrifted it. And I was going to cut out a snowman. Because, see, it's got all those stitches and stuff. And so if I cut it out and then sewed around it, it would be fine. So I just cut circles out of it. And then I kind of cut slits and just flipped them all up and made them look kind of fuzzy. And made them look like flowers. It's so cute. Wish I could find a red, white, and blue quilt or a sham or something. But yeah, look at him. He's so cute. He's just a little bitty guy. And then them 3. I can't wait to see how y'all do yours. But you can use any kind of little vessel that you have. Like I said, these are really cute. You could tie, so you could take these and you could put fabric around the bottom part like this, and then put your things in there, and you could tie jute around here if you wanted to and put your flowers in. I love me some Cracker Barrel syrup jars. And it's sad to think these get hundreds and thousands of these get thrown away every day. Find you some little containers, a pill bottle, decorate it up, scrapbook paper, whatever, fabric, and you make it look cute. Put you some foam in it and make you a little vase, or just little spools or whatever. Anything that's got a little hole in it you could poke some flowers in. They would be so stinking cute. Like this wire spool. I mean, just figure something out. I know y'all got stuffs. You're like me. Don't throw that jar away. It's good for something. Salt shakers. Leave the lid on and just poke the wires down in the holes. And you could fill the bottom with beads or put fabric around it. All that. You could do all that stuff. Oh yeah, you could do pink and shears to make it look ziggy-zaggy. I could have done that. And oh no, I thought my flower fell off. That's just a piece of fabric. I thought, oh, my flower fell off. So anyway, yeah, thank y'all for that 5-star rating. I don't even know anything about the rating part. The thimble. Yeah, a thimble. That would be small, but you could make, like, that one would probably go in a thimble. It'd be adorable. You're welcome. Little jelly jars. There's so many things, y'all. Little bitty containers. Just pill bottles, caps to, like, you know, different things that you use around, like, household products, and save the little plastic lid. And, I mean, there's so many things you could do with it. A sugar shaker. Yep, you could do that. And you can make big ones. Cork. Yeah, I did cork the last time I did these. You just kind of put them inside the cork. And you could put a magnet on the back. Like somebody said, you could put a magnet right here and stick it to the refrigerator. That'd be so cute. That would be adorable. But yeah. Essential oil bottles. I mean, there's so many things. Those little bitty glass bottles at Dollar Tree that they have in the little section I have with the corks in them. I have some of those. Spice jars. Yeah, there's so much stuff. Like, even, you could get even the little bitty terracotta pots that are like this big, and you could do those. Oh yeah, the tea set from Dollar Tree has those little cups, and it has the little teapot. You could use that. There's so much stuff you could use. And this would just be really cute, just to make some little flowers and just to put in different places or put on your desk at work or give to your friends at work or whoever or your neighbor or something like that. So cute. Somebody came in and said, I made this for you and put it on your desk. I'd be like, oh, it's so cute. It's adorable. Thank you, Pam. But yes, this is so much fun. So Pam's going to post hers. Because when I saw her do hers yesterday, I went, oh, I need to make the ones with the buttons and the yo-yos. And she made them with just the buttons. And she did like vintage buttons and the fancy buttons and the gold and all the pretty colors to match. Like she had little ceramic vases and stuff. It was really cool. But yeah, y'all had to go see her. She's going to post them in the reveal group so we can see them. So, because they are so stinking cute. She had little Santa Clauses. Like she had little vessels with the little Santa Claus figurine, and she put them in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute, because she makes a lot of vintage Christmas, like puts stuff together and makes little things. But and I just thought of something else we could have used. The little children's blocks, the wood blocks, you could make you a little hole in those and poke flowers in those, just all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, Karen, those would work, the little plug-in bottles, because you hate to throw stuff away. Like, I don't know. I'll look at stuff and go, what can I do with this? But the towel ring flowers. Oh, yeah. Will you tie it around the thing? Yes, I like those too. So anyway, so I'm going to hop off. And we've been on here 2 hours making flowers, y'all. 2 hours making flowers. So anyway, so I'm going to hop off. This was so much fun. I hope y'all give it a try. Because like I said, sometimes you just make stuff because it's fun to make. And if that doesn't brighten your day, I don't know what does, because I think they are adorable. So everybody, yes, have a good night, Karen. Everybody have a good night. And tomorrow, I was going to tell y'all, tomorrow night I'll be on Whatnot, and I will be auctioning off a bunch of my crafts, probably like 30 of them, because I've got to start going through that pile. So like kits that I've painted in the past, some crafts that I've done in the past, some goodies might be in there. Y'all don't know. We'll see. I know that the first busted canvas I did, I know it's in the pile over there. So y'all show up on Whatnot tomorrow. I think it's at, gosh, I don't even know what time it is. It might be 6:30. I think it's 6:30 Central Time. And I'm auctioning off all of that tomorrow night. So thank y'all for being here. I love y'all. And I hope to see y'all tomorrow night on Whatnot. So I will see y'all then. Bye, friends. Love y'all. Have a good night.